Yes. We've got to see the return of Cara Dune in The Mandalorian in an episode actually directed by Carl Weathers. And, of course, you knew that the Screechers just couldn't let it be. Now, Gina Carano is quickly becoming one of the brightest spots of The Mandalorian for me. And that's not necessarily just because I, quote-unquote, agree with the things she's saying. It's more about she's not letting herself get pushed around by these, SJW lunatic on Twitter. And that's why Gina's on Parler. And that's why the Quartering's on Parler. They have a lot of power on Twitter, but they don't have nearly as much power there. And if just a quick browse, if you just type in Gina's name in Twitter, there was an episode with her in this past week, and you can see Gina Carano posting more dumb stuff. While this is just me trying to figure out how no one sees their freedoms being taken away. Well, they are. I mean, Minnesota's literally trying to issue $1,000 fines for talking to people you don't live with. I'm not kidding. Before I get any further, you've probably seen all these amazing Mandalorian Season 2 displays behind me. Well, Displate is an important channel sponsor, and they've got a amazing deal for you, my subscribers, when you use the link in the pinned comment below. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Displate, one of the longest running sponsors on this channel. You see the art displayed on my set. In fact, this month, I just upped my collection with a bunch of new Mandalorian designs. I've got a bunch. I decided to go with the matte finish. They have various finishes that you can get, but these are high quality prints on metal that you can magnetically mount to your wall with ease. No holes, no fuss. You can change them out. I have a huge collection of them. I swap them in, I swap them out. You can use multiple small ones to create large murals. They have various sizes. They have prints from Cyberpunk, South Park, World of Warcraft, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, The Witcher, Cyberpunk, Arsenal. So many different options, and I absolutely love working with them. They love you all so much that they've given me an amazing discount. You get 34% off if you purchase 1 to 2 disc plates, 38% off if you purchase 3 to 4 of them, and a whopping 42% off if you buy 5 or more disc plates. Picking up your disc plate not only supports the channel and supports a channel sponsor, but it gets awesome art up on your wall. Pick up your disc plates today. They make a great gift for someone you love or for yourself. You see Carl Weathers saying, "Aw, Gina Carano, your words are so appreciated. You know that I think you're the bomb. Can't wait till we make magic again. Stay safe, beautiful lady." Of course, with Carl, her saying, acting next to you is already a huge honor, Carl. But being directed by you instilled a calm and confidence and fire. I love seeing you spark with the sparkle in your eyes, accompanied with that huge grin when you know we got it right. Thanks for being my coach. Incoming new episode of The Mandalorian. But then you see, of course, typical Twitter. And when Gina Carano shows up in tomorrow's episode, I can't watch anymore. Or you see, I truly hope Gina Carano never works on The Mandalorian again. She's done. I'm tired of her bigotry in a franchise built around unification. Yeah, franchise around space bad guys from WW2 is all about unification. And you see, obviously, this from the inverse saying, why Gina Carano's next Mandalorian appearance may be her last. Real world controversy may affect her galactic saga. It's not. It's not going to. In fact, Gina's going to get a spin-off. Her stance is diametrically opposed to that of the Mandalorian himself, Pedro Pascal, who's a psycho too, who included he, him in his Twitter display name and is a vocal supporter of trans rights. His younger sibling, Lucas Balmaceda Pascal, is a non-binary actor. Many people who deny the common use of pronouns don't understand the struggle of having to constantly reassert them. Look, again, if I know you, I know your pronouns, I know you have preferred pronouns, I will use them. Now, if you try and force me to use them, now I'm not going to. In fact, I'm going to be actively incentivized to not use them. This is just how humans are. This isn't even like just an American thing. And And compelled speech, this is one of the things that brought Jordan Peterson to prominence, is his stand against compelled speech. And these people continue to try and cancel her. You see, as Gina Carano and Star Wars fans clash, hero worship turns to scorn. This written yesterday. Carano's social media posts have stoked conflict between the Mandalorian actor and some who once saw her as a champion of inclusion. Hey, here's a bold idea. And it's probably crazy. But maybe don't look to celebrities to define your moral fiber. You know, maybe just understand. I mean, some people follow their various religious texts. Some people follow their folks. You could just also follow the golden rule and treat others the way you want to be treated. Look, Hollywood actors and actresses are not role models. They are jesters. They are doing a job. Their job is to pretend they're somebody they're not. Looking for them to constantly reaffirm your political opinions is pathetic and weak-minded. You need to grow up. You need to get stronger. You need to investigate. You need to do some self-scouting and understand and get true confidence in what you believe. Because once you know what you believe, it won't matter what some random Hollywood celebrity has to say. Smash like if you know what you believe. And if you haven't yet, please do subscribe. I cover a wide variety of things, not just Star Wars and The Mandalorian, but music, movies, Hollywood actors, tech censorship, alt tech, Facebook, everything. Everything. I've got you covered on this channel. When lifelong Star Wars fan and cosplayer Jay Justice first saw MMA fighter Gina Carano, the Mandalorian, as well as the well-muscled, tough-as-nails mercenary Cara Dune, she knew exactly what she had to do. After crafting a replica of Dune's armor, Justice proudly posted a photo of herself wearing the outfit on social media. Then that came with certain risks. When you're a black woman who cosplays, and you cosplay as a character that doesn't look like you, there's a lot of pushback from fandom from racist people. That's actually not true. It is true of the other direction, when non-black people cosplay as black characters, but I've never seen the element of people like, why wouldn't you support that? Anyway, it's ridiculous. You know, blackening your face probably isn't a good move in current year, but of course, if it's literally pretend, and it's an homage, it's not something that is meant to be disrespectful. But Justice found a defender in Carano herself. Wow, well done. Looks good on you, the actor tweeted. Followed a series of cheerful emojis. That naturally made Justice adore her more. To have the person say, hey, nice job. I see what you're doing there. I want to support you. I want to promote you. And make sure you feel like you're included in the space that's been anti-feminist for a long time. Yeah, it is anti-feminist. Get out. You're not welcome here. Now, if you want to be a female who enjoys The Mandalorian or Star Wars, you're more than welcome. If you want to bring your feminism to it, yeah, you're correct. We don't want you here. It is something that you can't even quantify, Justice said. It's just a priceless validation of your existence as a fan in the space. By the way, why do you need that? Why do you need that? Grow up. Justice wasn't alone in finding a hero in Cara Dune. I liked her right away, Star Wars fan and chair of transgender education advocates of Utah, Rebecca Green. So you're going to use her to push your politics, is what you're saying. 2 months ago, Carano made dismissive remarks about pronouns. She also shared unproven theories about both the presidential election and results of masks. The hashtag #FireGinaCarano began trending Saturday after Carano announced that she was setting up an account on Parler. Ooh. By the way, follow the quartering on Parler. I mean, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm there already. But, you know, follow on Parler. Funded in part by right-wing investor Rebecca Mercer, Parler is populated by inflammatory figures like Proud Boys founder Gavin McInnes, Laura Loomer, Katie Hopkins, Fox host Sean Hannity. So what? Twitter has all sorts of crazy people too. Twitter has a lot of popular right-wing people too. Tucker Carlson's popular on Twitter. So? Other Star Wars actors like Mark Hamill, John Boyega, and even Carano's Mandalorian co-stars Pedro Pascal and Carol Weathers have been outspoken about their liberal beliefs, setting a precedent for Carano to express her own personal views. In the process, though, some who previously saw Carano as not only an ally but a champion now feel alienated by her. Maybe stop worshiping Hollywood celebrities. Again, I really don't know how else to tell you this, but life was a lot better back when I could pick up a record and not know the immediate political beliefs of the lead singer of that band. Unless it was in the lyrics. I guess it's more obvious with music, I suppose. Movies, then we'll say. It was a lot easier. Life was a lot easier to like movies back then. When I didn't have to worry about, oh my God, is this person like some kind of woke idiot, America-hating, far-left psychopath? I'm not giving Chris Evans any more of my money. I wouldn't have known that about the Captain America actor if not for Twitter and social media. There's a lot of actors and actresses like this. And yeah, you could say, ooh, I've deprived myself of Captain America movies. Man, life goes on. It's not really a sacrifice. If I really want to watch them, I can always hop in my boat and go out in a little deeper waters and find them floating out there everywhere. And again, this is an entire article in Vanity Fair trying to cancel Gina again. Carano's comments here struck a particular nerve, not only because the Harry Potter fandom is still freshly coming to terms with J.K. Rowling's far more spicy comments, but also because trans members of the Star Wars community were especially welcoming of the character Cara Dune when other in the fandom criticized her. Who was criticizing Cara Dune? She's awesome. Everyone loves Gina. Who are these people? Provide some evidence. It's like the same garbage that these journalists were writing about Kelly Marie Tran. Oh, all these people were mean to Kelly Marie Tran. Where? Everyone made fun of Rose Tico, but nobody was taking it out on Kelly Marie Tran. Gina Carano returns to The Mandalorian, and Twitter has mixed feelings. I'm so mad. Really? Why? Just enjoy it or don't. What's so hard about that? I mean, Pedro Pascal has some vile opinions, but I still like The Mandalorian show. It's really easy to separate it most of the time. If a show is good enough, it's worth it. If it's only mediocre, then it's probably easier to just say, I don't want to watch it. Great episode, action-packed. I'm not sure where exactly I am on but whatever felt watching Gina choke someone out, was enjoying it. Gina's absolutely ruined Cara Dune for me now, and I really tried, but I just can't separate the character from the actress. I'm so mad. It's funny to see Gina and the Mandalorian fighting a fascist government that was removed, but still clinging desperately to power while she's on this website doing the exact opposite. Heck of a day to find out Gina's an anti-masker. Gina's not anti-masker. That's going to sour my Mandalorian experience. I wouldn't say she's an anti-masker. I think she's asked some fair questions about it. Had Gina not become such a divisive figure, it's easy to see how The Siege, that's the latest episode, may have opened the door to a Cara Dune spin-off series. During the course of the episode, Din and Cara and Greff attack a lone Imperial base on Navarro where scientists have been performing experimental transfusions with Baby Yoda's blood. Oh, I don't want to spoil anything. We'll go on to that. Here's why she's not getting canceled. The Mandalorian's Katie Sackhoff opens up about rumored Bo-Katan and Cara Dune spin-off. The second season returns, just third episode this week, which featured them. A Mando continues the search of more of his kind. Bo-Katan makes a daring rescue alongside of Casca Reeves. Their appearance marked the show's first direct crossover with Star Wars popular animated properties following the introduction of Darksaber and the exciting return of Boba Fett. She's going to get a spinoff, and she deserves it. Now, I don't care. I don't necessarily know if I care to watch a spinoff. I don't have unlimited time to watch TV, but maybe just leave Gina alone, you weirdos. Hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe to the channel. We'll talk to you again real soon.